This is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for the 2024 Boys State Hockey Tournament on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Kubota. The State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by Pelican Power Sports, Zander Auto Parts, Wagner Auto, AGE, AirTech, Weatherall, Ferding Electric, the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association, and Kathy's Sunshine Properties.
There's a shot, they score! Barrett Schweitzer is second of the game, and the Caps have their first lead, 4-3.
And by Beck Motors, Visit Brookings, Venture Communications, First Dakota National Bank, Hermanson Endodontics, Hockey Headquarters, J-Bar Construction, May Adam, and Leisure Palace.
Reader plays it near side, face-off dot, looking backdoor, they score! A pass that went across to the Rushmore Thunder, open up the scoring with 16:26 to go here in the first period.
And by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, First National Bank of Pierre Regional Airport, Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, the Watertown Area Chamber of Commerce, the Field House, and First United Methodist Church.
1 second to go, the sticks go in the air. The Brookings Rangers are the 2023 South Dakota State Champions.
And now for the call of the action, John Winkler and Jim Lloyd.
And we welcome you here to game number 2, as it is the Watertown Lakers and the Sioux Falls East Flyers in the second game of the Consolation Semifinal. The winner will take on the Mitchell Marlins, who won 5-3 over Aberdeen. The 7th seed beat the 6th seed behind a hat trick from Paxton Denny. John Winkler alongside Jim Lloyd, and obviously, Jim, you've watched this Watertown team when now they take on Sioux Falls East, and they're trying to stay in step with what Mitchell did, be the lower seed that wins the hockey game. And after both these games, Sioux Falls East lost 4-2 to Oahe yesterday. Watertown lost 11-0 to Brookings yesterday. Two different situations coming in this game again, and what Watertown needs to do to try and win this hockey game and advance the Consolation Championship.
Well, losing 11-0 to Brookings, yes, they lost by a big margin, but I also don't think Watertown played very well. You know, so Watertown actually needs to play a good hockey game. They're capable of playing very good hockey, and they have through a good portion of the year. They just need to come out and play a good hockey game.
And Sioux Falls East probably feels the same way a little bit, too. They felt like they could have played better against the Hawaii Capitals. He gave credit to the Capitals. He gave credit to Brookings, beating Watertown. But overall, I think Sioux Falls East is in the same boat, saying we got to play a better hockey game than we did yesterday. And for both these teams, again, your season is on the line. Aberdeen, unfortunately, as good as what they played these two games, they're eliminated. And one of these two teams will join them in the elimination pile after this game is over. And for Watertown and Sioux Falls East, they don't want to be a team not playing on Sunday.
Yeah, Sioux Falls East had a pretty tough game against Oahe. You know, it was an up and down game, a lot of energy spelt. And Sioux Falls East, I don't know if they've played their best hockey yet in this tournament either.
This is going to be a fun matchup. Our final Consolation semifinal will know who will be playing in the Consolation Championship tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We're hitting the halfway point of our state tournament here with Sioux Falls East and Watertown playing. They took the ice early. And Coach Curtis Egan, before we got on the air, asked us if we were going to start at 2 o'clock or not. And like, yeah, we're going to start at 2 o'clock, but they had warm-ups probably about 20 minutes before now the start of the game, or maybe 25 minutes before the start of the game, which then we'll see what team. This is a factor going in this game. Obviously, both teams are in the same boat, but who's able to take the longer delay better than the other team to start this hockey game?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Our first game got done just a little bit early, and the Lakers and Sioux Falls Flyers, they went on the ice right away, and yeah, probably 20 minutes earlier than they should have.
So we'll see if that plays a factor, one team more than the other going into the first period, the first part of this hockey game, as Sioux Falls East and Watertown, the 4-8 matchup. The winner will go on to take on the 7-seed Mitchell in the Consolation Championship tomorrow morning. We will step aside and come back with the starting lineups and puck drop. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock on KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big-screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 East Gate Avenue in Pierre. Your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
Capital City Ford in Pierre is your trusted Ford dealership in Pierre, and the reason why your loyal customers keep coming back. They offer an extensive new and pre-owned inventory, as well as lease specials and expert auto service. They provide exceptional customer service and are an integral part of their community. Check out their full inventory line at CapitalCityFord.com. That's CapitalCityFord.com. Go Capitals!
Venture Communications is excited to be a sponsor for the 2024 Boys and Girls State Hockey Tournaments. Good luck to all our talented players. Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home to 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. Call us today at 605-852-2224. That's 605-852-2224. Or look us up online at venturecom.net. Best of luck to all the athletes in the 2024 State Boys and Girls Hockey Tournaments.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match-sealing takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Back here at the Larson Ice Center as we are getting set for game number 2. The Watertown Lakers are taking the ice right now. Sioux Falls East will join them here in just a moment. And we're just about set here for game 2 of the Consolation Semifinal. Winner takes on the Mitchell Marlins tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We'll have it here on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This is the halfway points of the state tournament. We've got 5 down. We'll have 5 more after this one. This is the middle game of our state tournament.
It is. Watertown Lakers, Sioux Falls East. Sioux Falls East is yet to take the ice. Lakers are out going around. We talked about it. They warmed up a long time ago, a little bit earlier than they should have. Both teams are kind of did the same thing. But I think the Watertown Lakers, you're looking to just play well. Devin McMullen, I don't think was overly happy with the way his team played in 11-0 loss. Yes, they lost to a very good Brookings team, but I don't think they also didn't play very well either. So Sioux Falls Flyers, Sioux Falls East, they're taking the ice now. Watertown fans are across the way, straight across from us. Sioux Falls Flyers on our side. So we will get a little bit of a more warm-up here. As the Sioux Falls Flyers are down on the line. Watertown Lakers are already up on the blue line. Ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. We're 32 seconds away from getting this broadcast underway. Nice to have you along. Capital City Rocks, Capital City Rock Sports, YouTube, KKQQ, Brookings Radio. Anywhere in the world you're watching, we appreciate you being along.
Rick Miller running the camera for us. He also is the guy that checks the mistakes. I had 5 seed Sioux Falls East. They're the 4 seed. And make sure we get that. We had to make sure it's squared away. And
we knew we needed Rick.
Rick's not just doing the camera. He's also taking care of us too, catching our mistakes. We appreciate it.
He is needed.
He is very much needed. We'll send it across for the introduction of the starting lineups.
This matchup features the visitors on the scoreboard, the number 8 Watertown Lakers. And the home team on the scoreboard, the number 4 seed Sioux Falls East Flyers. And this time let's meet the starters for each side, starting with the visitors from Watertown. Starting in goal and wearing sweater number 1, Cole Nygaard. On defense and wearing number 17, Austin McBride. His partner on the blue line, wearing number 22, Jack Elshier. And one forward, number 10, Millen Evans. And one forward, wearing number 11, Jake Bramer. And another forward, number 12, Carter Ragel. The Lakers are coached by William McMullen and Lucas Deutsch, ladies and gentlemen, the Watertown Lakers. And now for the number 4 seed and the home team on the scoreboard, the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Starting in goal for number 36, Trey Salad. On defense, wearing number 42, Trey Smoot. Also on defense, number 63, Sam Sally. And one forward, number 54, Max Moore. And one forward, number 92, Vinny Phil. And coming in second, wearing sweater number 48, Nick Gray. The Flyers are coached by Curtis Heaney, Bauer Anderson, and Chet Borowski. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Your officials today, as assigned by the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association, are as follows: linesmen Kate Blumenritter and Shane Van Dyst, and referees Matt Strand and Adam Kaming. Ladies and gentlemen, the rosters have been announced. The officials have been.
The lineups have been announced, and we are about ready to get underway.
Real quick, it is Tommy Foley in the starting lineup, not Carter Regals, as it was introduced. Tommy Foley looked over at the bench going, "Are you sure I'm starting?" He knew he was starting, but it is Tommy Foley and not Carter Regals in the starting lineup.
And Devin McMullen, he is the head coach of the Watertown Lakers. I actually think they had that wrong also.
Lucas Deutsch was called as the head coach for the, or at least called, called head coach.
Yeah. We caught it. Rolling in for the Sioux Falls Flyers is Moore Gray. As we're about ready to get this second game underway, and the puck is dropped. Won by Sioux Falls in their defensive zone. Now it's pushed back up into the neutral zone. Pushed back over by the Watertown Lakers. Mason Evans applying pressure. Puck goes down deep in the offensive zone for the Lakers. Tommy Foley looking to get it off the boards up to Evans. Can't quite get it there. This puck is held in momentarily and back the other way. Taking the neutral zone is the Sioux Falls Flyers. Tipped off a stick. Now it's pushed in all the way to the near corner. Racing over there is McBride. Playing defense for the Lakers, McBride. All-state selection. Good job. Second team All-state. He deserves that. Played a long time for the Lakers as Evans comes up through the neutral zone. He's going to bounce it off the glass, take it deep. Lakers are going to get their first change of the game. Racing down to the puck is McMullen. Sioux Falls, Hayden Hansen knocks it down deep, and Sioux Falls is going to get a change. Puck caroms all the way around to Esplin. Watertown Lakers looking to push it up out of the defensive zone. This is Gunnar Van Gilder. He's going to slap it down, a little dump and chase for the Watertown Lakers, and a goal scored by Mullen. By Mull. That's Cohen Mull. That puck was dumped down by Gunnar Van Gilder, came off the backboard and came all the way up. I'm not 100% sure if Mull touched it, but I think he did.
Cole Mull did get a piece of it, and Trey Solomon just misplayed that puck off the boards. It bounced out of the way he wasn't expecting it would.
So at 15:33, Watertown Lakers strike first on a rebound puck off the back. And Solomon was out of the net. And here comes a shot in by Bramer. And that one is stopped by Solomon.
So they will say that it was unassisted goal. So Trey Solomon was the one that touched it and then misplayed it for Colin Moldus to poke it in.
So it was unassisted. Face off offensive zone for the Lakers. Take a shot wide. That's McBride. Puck caroms around. Now does come out into the neutral zone. McBride again. McBride's going to carry it in on his forehand. Switches over. Looks all the way across for Bramer. Bramer's going to knock it down deep. Chasing there is Foley. Sam Solly getting it up out of the zone. Neutral zone play. McBride takes it around. We're going back up the other way. The Watertown Lakers defensive zone looking up is Foley. Foley going to look all the way up to McBride. McBride gets just a piece of it. Goes back to the defensive zone for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Tried to get it up to Gergen. He couldn't get it on his stick. Now he chases down in the corner. Sioux Falls Flyers far corner. Gergen pushes it along. Held in deep yet by the Flyers. Puck does come out. Stays in the zone, however, for the Sioux Falls Flyers, held in. Stepping in for the Flyers, taking a shot. This one goes wide from defensive position for the Flyers as they're going to chase all the way back into the neutral zone. Puck goes into the zone for the Sioux Falls Flyers, chasing over there. Nice defensive play there by Hudson Hendricks. Puck caroms around, pinched down by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Sioux Falls Flyers playing a little offense as this puck does now come down, and then we are going to get an icing call. No, it was played by Solomon. He takes it all the way out to the neutral zone. Can't find a player's stick out there, and the Lakers win the race. Puck wraps around over to Holgate. Holgate can't catch up with it. Now this one goes back to Gunnar Van Gilder, where he's going to settle it down his defensive zone. He looks over. That puck is tipped and went off the glass. And we're going to get an offsides on the Lakers, and we're going to get a whistle. 18:27, Watertown Lakers struck first at 15:33 on a shot that was put in by Gunnar Van Gilder off the back of the boards and came up, and Solomon couldn't get a good track of it. Cohen Mull tapped it in for the first goal of the game. Coming back the other way, this is Kalas. And we're going to have a offsides on Sioux Falls as they entered the zone.
Well, and after the loss to Hawaii, we talked about last week too, in the 4-5 game, every 4-5 team expects to win. So when you lose and you lose that chance of that state championship, how do you respond? And a bad break for Sioux Falls East. How do they respond after that?
Esplin applying pressure up through Callis. Brings it in on his backhand for Sioux Falls. Gets it tipped away by McBride. Puck caroms around, held in by Smoot. Smoot's going to walk it down to the corner, centering pass. Backhand shot. And Cole Nygaard comes up there. Here's McBride. McBride's coming in, and Esplin brings it in backwards, almost an offside. And you coming back, and there's a slap shot by Sawyer Knopf. Caroms all the way around. McBride's going to put it on net, looking for a tip in front. This one caroms around. Sioux Falls going to carry it out of the zone now. And this is Moore. Moore gets it taken off of his stick. Player goes down in front, and we're gonna have an interference call. And that's gonna go on Sioux Falls Flyers. It's gonna go on Max Moore.
And Moore, who had his 3 penalties yesterday, got kicked out. He's not happy about that first one going against him as well with 12:30 to go in the first period.
Max Moore brought it into the zone, and then the puck was loose in front, and he ended up with a hold, or an interference, I should say. Offensive faceoff here for the Lakers, and it's a Pelican Power Sports power play for the Watertown Lakers, as we're going to make some adjustments. As Millen Evans takes the faceoff, won by the Watertown Lakers, held in the zone. First power play opportunity for the Lakers. Puck goes back around the other side. Watertown Lakers taking a shot in was Evans. Goes up and over the top. McBride, right at the point, dances down the blue line, going to take a shot in.
And we're going to get a penalty against Sioux Falls East again. It's going to be a 5-on-3 now.
So Sioux Falls, 2 penalties back to back here.
It was net front presence.
And that was Sam Solly.
Yeah, Hudson Hendricks was sitting in the front, and Solly had enough of him and decided to shove him towards the goal. So long 5-on-3, minute 35 of 5-on-3.
So the penalty box getting a little tight for the Sioux Falls Flyers. As the Watertown Lakers, this is Bramer on the power play here, back up to McBride. McBride's at the point, he's gonna walk it in, look, he's gonna take a shot. In front for the Lakers was Hendricks, couldn't get his stick at it. Played back to the far corner, Nick Gray, trying to clear the puck and does. Puck goes all the way back down. Cole Nygaard in the goal for the Watertown Lakers. We'll see how he responds today. 11 goals scored against them yesterday as the Watertown Lakers come up through the neutral zone. Bramer going to carry it in. They're carrying it in 5-on-3. This is Millen Evans. Millen take over to McBride. McBride fans on it, gets it back over to Millen. This is Bramer. He's going to walk it in on the dot. He's going to take a look. There's a shot right straight into the chest pad of Salonen. A couple players pushing and shoving down there. Possibly a Watertown Laker in the crease there. They didn't call anything, but the Watertown Lakers would look good here if they can capitalize this. As Hudson Hendricks, that's camping down inside the crease. Face-off, controlled by the Lakers. This is McBride. He's looking in. Pass over to Evans. Evans going to skate it around. Tightly packed in as the Sioux Falls Flyers. There's a backhand shot, goes up and over the top. Controlled here by Bramer. Bramer's going to look for a centering pass. That was Hendricks. Rolling in, back out to the defense. This is McBride. 15 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And it's going to go to 5-on-4. Pass in front. Watertown Lakers now does clear the zone. Neutral zone, McBride. He's going to have to turn this one around. And that's going to be it for the 5-on-3, although they're coming in 3-on-3 right now. And there's McBride taking a shot on Salonen. Watertown Lakers taking some shots, but it seems to be squared up with Salonen, and he's able to get a hold of those.
It's a big 5-on-3 kill, still 17 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4, and Watertown had a couple of really good chances going backdoor, and Sioux Falls East better defensively.
17 seconds left on this Pelican power play. Pelican Power Sports power play, easy for me to say. And this puck is cleared now by the Sioux Falls Flyers. This is Moore. Moore's going to bring it in. He's going to take a shot off the pad of Cole Nygaard. Puck goes up to the neutral zone, where it's handled there by the Watertown Lakers. Bringing it in is Esplin. Esplin over to Mull. Mull near corner. He's going to have it pinned up against the boards. Puck goes straight up off the boards, and puck almost went out front to Esplin. Esplin, a couple checks in the corner here. This one does clear out. Gunnar Van Gilder in a neutral zone. Tries to dump it in, but turned over. Sioux Falls. And Sioux Falls, that's Moore, trying to get a shot off. He's going to go get a change, and up is Esplin. Esplin's up through the neutral zone. Contact on that far side where It's collected by Tougher Post. Intercepted here by the Watertown Lakers in the neutral zone. That's Jack Ulsher. Pushing up to the red line. Now it's dumped back down. Cole Nygaard has to stick it away. Ulsher grabs it just to the left-hand side of his goalie. Puck in the offensive zone. Ulsher gets pushed off the puck. There's a centering pass, and here comes a shot in. That's from the Sioux Falls Flyers. That was Vermeer. Controlled here by the Sioux Falls Flyers in their offensive zone. There's Vermeer. Carrying her around. He's going to look for a pass inside. Nothing open. Watertown Lakers packed in. Pass goes over to Callis. Puck in the near corner. Now comes out on top. Batty throws it over to his defender. A shot goes in off the pad of Cole Nygaard, and this comes back out. Hudson Batty. He gets it controlled enough to keep the puck moving forward. And down in the zone is DeCourcy. Corsi far side. Looking for a centering pass as players come in. And we're going to regroup out in the neutral zone. Intercepted there by Tommy Foley. Tommy Foley looking for Evans just a little bit out in front. In the crease was Evans coming in, and this one goes out to the neutral zone. Hudson Hendricks tries to get a hold of it. Going back for the Watertown Lakers is Carter Regals. Trying to move the puck forward, held in, put down right on the blue line. The Sioux Falls Flyers, and we're going to get an interference call. It's our third penalty of the game already.
This one on Regals.
That is going to go on Regals. So that's 7:56.
Pelican Power Sports power play goes to work for the Sioux Falls East Flyers, trying to tie this game up.
Sioux Falls East Flyers. Offensive face-off here on their power play. First power play opportunity for the Sioux Falls. Here comes back out. This is Smoot. Smoot looking in. Looks over, there goes a shot in from the Sioux Falls Flyers just inside the blue line. Puck down deep in their zone. Back out to Smoot. Smoot's going to look in. We have a hockey headquarters loose stick. There's a pass goes all the way across, and that one goes up and over the top, not quite into the screen. Sioux Falls Flyers, now Watertown is able to clear the zone. Back down the other way. That's Brendan Carmody. And this is Smoot. Bringing it up, Smoot takes a shot, pad save. Nygaard holding his own once again is Smoot. He's going to look in, going to put another one on in traffic. Puck's up front, and Nygaard's got it. So we're going to have a stoppage of play. Minute 12 left in this power play for the Sioux Falls Flyers, and they're going to get fresh legs.
Watertown took advantage of the mistake from Sioux Falls East, and you can see how much better they're playing right now. One with the lead, but just from yesterday, taking advantage of a mistake and now playing with the lead, get some confidence going for the Lakers.
Lakers off the glass. Try to get that one up out of the zone. That was Hayden Hansen. That held it in the neutral zone. Pushing it out of the neutral zone is Thomas Foley. Going all the way back is Sioux Falls Flyers. Going to regroup in back of their net. They got 52 seconds left in this power play. Up through this neutral ice. Taking the zone. Sticked away just for a second, looking for a centering pass. There's a centering pass on a backhand. Couldn't get that one in. Sioux Falls Flyers. This is DeCourcy. Back out to Hansen. Hansen's going to back himself up. Create a little room. 31 seconds left on the Sioux Falls power play. Puck mishandled in the neutral zone. Evans going to throw it in deep. Foley gives chase over there. And Nick Gergen's going to bring it up. Nice job with Evans with pressure. Ticking down, 15 seconds left in the power play, Sioux Falls Flyers. Neutral zone play, Flyers now looking up ice, and they're going to just dump it in. Chasing to the puck is Moore. For the Sioux Falls Flyers, Tommy Foley. There's a hit down there. That's McBride. And we are 5-on-5. Nice job by the Lakers as Evans flips it up, and it's going to hit the rafters, and we're going to get a stoppage of play. Nice job, Watertown Lakers. Some of those guys had a pretty long shift on that power kill. So we are 5-on-5 hockey. Watertown Lakers on the scoreboard of 1-0, 4-4 on shots on goal. We're at the 5:45 left in this first period. Second game of 4 today, and we're going to face off in the offensive zone for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Cohen Mull is going to step in. Won by Sioux Falls. There's a shot, goes down a little bit wide. Sioux Falls Flyers. Offensive zone. Now it comes out of the offensive zone, and this is Esplin. Esplin's going to carry it in, 2-on-1, a little stop and go. Looking all the way across, couldn't find Sawyer Knopf. He couldn't get it on his stick. Puck Karam's back off, and Solomon's got that one. That's how they scored the first one. Karam'd off the back of the boards and right up to the post.
They talk about, put the pucks on net. Maybe you need to just get the pucks to the side of the net, off the board, yeah, and see generate rebounds that way.
Trey Solomon says that's not going to happen again. Face off. Watertown Lakers throw it in. That's Van Gilder. And we're going to stop the play. We're going to face off to the right-hand side of Solomon. Cohen Mull is going to face off in his offensive zone. Puts it down deep. Chasing down there, Sawyer Knopf. They're going to wrap it around Sioux Falls.
Penalty coming to Watertown.
Gets it out to the neutral zone, and we're going to have a penalty. And that's going to be Esplin. So Watertown Lakers going to go down a man again. I didn't see what the call was.
It was a trip, yeah. Esplin was behind the play, and he tripped up the guy.
Okay.
Not being strong on his stick or not being aware with his stick.
It's the same power kill line that we just had out there for the Watertown Lakers. They did it once already. Offensive face-off, one here by the Sioux Falls Flyers. This one's going to come over to Smoot. Smoot's going to look in, top of the circle, intercepted by Evans. Evans able to knock it out of the zone, where Sioux Falls will go back. That's Brendan Carmody. Little pressure there by Foley. Carmody pass over defensive zone up to the neutral zone. Here comes Sioux Falls Flyers. Carrying this one in. Here's the Sioux Falls Flyers, met with some resistance by Foley. Trying to wrap it around and out of the zone, not quite out of the zone. Sioux Falls Flyers maintain the offensive zone in this power play. Looking in are the Flyers. Commody. Over to Smoot. Smoot's going to take a shot. And we had an early whistle, and I had a feeling there's somebody in the crease for the Sioux Falls Flyers.
I think a crease call, and then Vinny Thill, who was in the crease, took a couple of extra pushes on with the puck, which Cole Nygaard and most teams don't like it when you start shooting the puck. Kids still trying to shoot the puck after the whistle's blown.
Nick Gray is going to face off neutral zone against Foley. Won by Gray. Goes defense to defense as Sioux Falls Flyers lost the stick. Picking it up, there's Foley. Foley in the neutral zone. He's going to fire it in deep. Looking for a little opportunity there, man down, as Foley goes to his knees. And here comes the Sioux Falls Flyers, trying to get into the zone. In the near corner, this is Thiel, Vinny Thiel, in the near corner. Helping him out there is Smoot. This puck now is able to be cleared. This goes all the way just almost on net. And Solomon gives it to his teammate. Sioux Falls going to get a change here. 34 seconds left on this power play for Sioux Falls. Watertown's already killed one off. As it's brought in to the zone by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Back up to the defense. Looking in. Puck in front. Warded off there by Nygaard. Sioux Falls far side. Looking in. Playing off the blue line on this. There goes a shot in, up and over and wide. That shot went in by DeCourcy. Far side, Hansen. Back out the defense, over to Hansen. Hansen looking in. Gets that puck taken away. There's a loose puck in front. Nygaard's got it. A little pushing and shoving. Seems like there's been pushing and shoving after every whistle.
I'll say you would think these two teams are rivals and played two different ties or overtime games. The way we've had the little extra, but there's a lot on the line. The season is on the line, and you're going to be a little bit more wound up in this hockey game.
Well, and I think the theme from Devin McMullen was, guys, we have to play a little more physical hockey, especially in our defensive zone as this one gets shot in, and we are 5-on-5 hockey as the Watertown Lakers kill off the second power play from the Sioux Falls Flyers. We have a loose stick. Hockey headquarters can take care of that one for Jacob Holgate as he lost his stick. And the Sioux Falls Flyers are going to chase back into their defensive zone. A little pressure from Holgate. Lakers trying to collapse and get it out to the neutral zone as it's slapped all the way around by McBride. Puck held in momentarily. McBride's going to have to go back and get it for the Watertown Lakers. He's going to come all the way up to Tyler Roberts as he pushes it into the offensive zone. Lakers attack 3-on-2 in their offensive zone. Sioux Falls able to carry it back out to the neutral zone. It goes back in deep. Sioux Falls Flyers trying to get up out of their zone. Good pressure here being applied by the Watertown Lakers. This is Bramer. Gets it in front of his bench. He's going to dance around a few players. He's got Evans on his left. Can't keep it on his stick, and we're going to go back the other way. This is Moore. Passes it off. There goes a shot on. Never quite got to the goalie. This is Moore. And Foley with a backhand tries to clear it. Held in by Smoot. For Sioux Falls Flyers playing in back is Hills. Phil. Sioux Falls Flyers take it back out of the zone, up to the blue line. Smoot kicks it off his stick, a little stick work there. And a little backhand in front, nobody there for a pass. As this one goes all the way down, the Watertown Lakers are going to come in on 3-on-2 if they hurry. There goes a shot on, that one goes off, that's by McBride. Carrying back, and Sioux Falls is back up the other way. This is Nick Gray. Nick Gray can't keep it on his stick as the Sioux Falls Flyers do get into the offensive zone here. And there goes a shot on, padded off. Nice shot there by Nick Gergen. We're at a minute in this first period. Watertown Lakers clear the puck once again down the other end, but we are going to have an icing call. Watertown Lakers playing different than they did yesterday. An 11-0 loss over the Brookings Rangers. They have come out and scored early. Scored at 15:33 on a what I would call an errant puck, and Cohen Moe was there to stick it in. That one came off the boards in the back. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Puck is down, won by the Flyers. Shot goes in by Vermeer. A little bit wide of the cage, and Lakers up through the neutral zone. Neutral zone, they're going to come in. This is Esplin. Esplin going to look for a little backhand towards the net. Esplin playing a forward. He's played a lot of defense for this team, and he's been put on a forward here late in the year and done a nice job as Esplin up through his Gergen. Gergen gets it taken off of his stick by the Watertown Lakers. This is Evans. Evans going to bring it around, pushes up the near boards. And shot goes in. This one is stopped by the Lakers in traffic. Lakers up through the neutral zone. This is Sawyer Knopf, far side. Held in by Moe. Held in deep, far side. And it's flipped out into the neutral zone by the Sioux Falls Flyers. And that's going to end this first period. The Watertown Lakers going to go into the locker room after this first period. 1-0. 7 shots on goal for the Lakers, 8 for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. And we'll be back to recap this in just a moment.
For over 100 years, the Watertown Area Chamber of Commerce has been working to make Watertown and the surrounding area one of the best places in the Midwest to live, work, and raise a family. Watertown is one of the most progressive communities in South Dakota. Watertown is moving forward in so many ways, from construction on their new Watertown Community Foundation Plaza in downtown to a state-of-the-art ice arena. Good luck to all state hockey teams, and go Lakers! Congratulations to all of the teams on making the state hockey tournament this weekend. Beck Motor Company is proud to support our area youth in their activities. As Central South Dakota's Chevy dealer for the last 55 years, we've worked hard to create a strong team just like you. And we're here for all of your automotive needs. Call us at 605-224-5912 or visit us online at beckmotors.com. Safe travels from everyone at Beck Motor Company of Pierre.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
At Kathy Sunshine Properties, they know the local market, schools, and communities both as agents and neighbors. Let one of the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties help you through the buying or selling process. Kathy Sunshine Properties has over 50 years of experience helping people successfully buy or sell their homes. If you're in the market to buy or sell, visit contactkathy.com.
Go Capitals!
As we welcome you back here, it is a 1-0 lead for the Watertown Lakers at the end of one period over the Sioux Falls East Flyers. John Winkler alongside Jim Lloyd as we welcome you in the first intermission reports. Watertown takes advantage of a mistake from Trey Solonen as the puck was dumped in by Gunnar Van Gilder and went off the boards, off of Solonen's legs, and then back out in front of the net. Colin Mole, who didn't give up on the play, thinking that Sioux Falls is going to move it back up the ice. He was right there, tapped it into an empty net, and Watertown is able to hold off Sioux Falls in that first period, and a really good first period for the Watertown Lakers.
When you get a lucky bounce with the Lakers and you tap it in, you're up 1-0. Now the confidence changes, of course. But the other thing good for the Watertown Lakers is you also didn't give up a goal. So you're playing good on your defensive end, and you killed off 2 power plays opportunities for the Sioux Falls Flyers. So at this point, you go into the locker room and you're probably playing pretty good hockey.
Both teams are 0 for 2 on the power play, the Pelican Power Sports power play. But that difference is that mistake. And if you're Watertown, it's a completely different team than yesterday. And obviously, when you play a Brookings Rangers team, you probably do look a little bit different the next game when you don't play Brookings. But this is a lot more confident hockey team. And now with the first period lead, it's important to start the second period well. But for Sioux Falls East, it's important for them to hit the reset button and play this game like it's 0-0 and not worry that you're down 1-0 on the scoreboard.
Right, just like that goal gives Watertown confidence. A goal like that, what you'd call a give-me goal, right? For the Sioux Falls Flyers, that takes a little of your confidence away. Yeah, they're going to have to reset in the locker room and come back out. But both teams want to play well here because the loser of this one is done and out of the tournament.
Yeah, this is, you're playing for your season for one more game for those seniors. You know that Sunday is the last game that you're going to put on the jerseys. But you have to get there. You have to win a game on Friday or Saturday to get there. And both these teams, they don't want their season to come to an end one day short. Aberdeen, unfortunately, had that happen to them with Mitchell winning 5-3. The Marlins got a chance as a 7th seed to still play one more game. Watertown, even though they're the 8th seed, they're saying we deserve to be there as much as anybody else in that Consolation Championship tomorrow morning.
Well, it's going to be important for the Lakers to come out and play well. They've done a few things that we did not see them do against the Brookings Rangers. They're skating the puck up through the neutral zone, passing back and forth, and actually playing some offense. And it's hard to do against a Brookings team, but when you get beat in the first round 11-0, you sometimes look and say, it's hard to tell even if you played well. Did we play well or didn't we play well? But I think both teams right now are playing well. Actually, in all actuality, this could be a 0-0 game real easy.
Yeah, it really, a difference in one bad break for Sioux Falls East, and that's why it's 1-0 and not 0-0. So both teams playing good defensively through the first 17 minutes. But now Watertown, again, you don't want to change what you're doing, but you play a little bit more confidence because you are up 1-0, and Sioux Falls East won't start pressing yet, but they are a team that will have to start pressing if they don't pick up a tying goal at some point in the second period. It is 1-0 at the end of one. We'll come back and recap day number 1, also as well as the first game in day number 2, and also what's to come here in day number 2. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank in Pierre is excited to sponsor the 2024 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
And we welcome you back as we continue in the first intermission report. Watertown leads Sioux Falls 1-0. Sioux Falls East, that is 1-0. Our next game, 4:30, is Rushmore Sioux Falls West. That is the state semifinal, the first state semifinal, number 2 versus number 3. And then Brookings and Hawaii Capitals at 7 o'clock tonight in the other state semifinal. Mitchell beat Aberdeen earlier today, 5-3, to advance to the Consolation Championship, where they will face the winner of this game. That's the 7th seed Mitchell. And right now, the Mitchell Marlins, they were able to pack their home jerseys with the potential of the 7 versus 8 game, and they would be the home team. And if the score holds up, they will be the home team on the scoreboard tomorrow. Watertown didn't have to worry about packing their home jerseys because they were going to be the home team of the higher seed. Well, Brookings is hosting, so they don't have to pack anything, but they didn't have to worry about packing their road jerseys because they're the top seed. They're going to be home the whole time. But overall, Mitchell, the 7th seed, again, you'll take whoever you're going to play, whether it be Sioux Falls East or Watertown, but I think they got to like what they see and what Watertown likes what they see through the first period.
Well, Watertown with an opportunistic goal early on in the first period, and they've also kept Sioux Falls East out of the net. So I think Watertown at this point's got to feel pretty good. You know, they're playing with these guys and keeping them out of the net. I think you just keep on moving forward if you're the Watertown Lakers.
1-0 lead at the end of one period for the number 8 seed Watertown over the 4 seed Sioux Falls East. Back with the second period after this here on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Pierre Regional Airports meets the aviation-related needs of South Dakota's state capital, its residents, and the businesses of central South Dakota. Pierre Regional Airport is a city-owned public airport that can fly out to any destination that Delta, American Airlines, and United fly 7 days a week. So, while you're looking to travel by air, enjoy the convenience of flying out of Pierre, where parking is always free. Skip the drive and fly from PIR.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
If you're looking for a new or used Toyota car, truck, or SUV, you'll find it at Capital City Toyota in Pierre. We know you're well educated when researching your next vehicle. Capital City Toyota has made it easy to get all the available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your new purchase. As a premier Toyota dealer, they have a huge selection of new and used vehicles to choose from. To see their full vehicle lineup, visit their website, capitalcitytoyota.com. Congratulations to all state hockey teams.
And we welcome you back as we start the second period. It is the Sioux Falls East Flyers, the 4 seed, down 1-0 to the 8 seed Watertown Lakers. John Winkler alongside Jim Lloyd as Jim has the call of period number 2.
Watertown Lakers, Sioux Falls East. It's our second game of the day. 4 games today. And these two teams looking to advance. The loser will be done and out of the tournament. The winner will advance to a 9 o'clock game tomorrow morning against Mitchell for a Consolation Championship game. Neither one of these teams want to go home from this tournament. And your seniors, of course, they want to play another game on Sunday. We're about ready to face off. Foley, Evans, Bremer for the Watertown Lakers. And this face-off is won by Nick Gray for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Carries it down into the offensive zone. Nick Gray battling high in the slot. Bremer taps it up to Foley. Foley up through the neutral zone. Going to take the zone, and this one's going to dribble down Solonen. That's Trey Solonen. He's the goalie for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Offensive play here for the Watertown Lakers. Evans brings it out. Neutral zone. McBride slaps it off the boards. Now this one's going to go back the other way. Played in front by Nygaard. Watertown Lakers up through the neutral zone, and this one's going to skip all the way down. We're going to get a icing call as McBride fires it deep. Thought maybe it was touched up in the neutral zone. Referees say no, it's an icing. We're going back down to the other end. Offensive face-off coming here for the Sioux Falls Flyers. 9 shots Sioux Falls Flyers put on in that first period. This face-off. Loose stick there. Hockey headquarters going to fix you up with your loose equipment. And this puck goes into the bench of the Sioux Falls Flyers. And we're going to have an offensive face-off on the right-hand side of Cole Nygaard. Cole Nygaard has kept 9 of them out of the net thus far, as we just have begun this second period. Sioux Falls Flyers deep in their zone. Circling around is the Consi. Sioux Falls, Gunnar Van Gilder getting a pin in the corner. Chasing over there's Gergen. Gergen looking for a centering pass. Can't handle it on their stick. There's a check into the boards as the Sioux Falls Flyers try to save that one, and Lakers are coming up the other way. Sawyer Knopf gonna bring it in, gonna take a shot, pad it off. And this is Hansen clearing the puck for the Sioux Falls Flyers back to McBride. McBride looking up, pass all the way up. That was touched up by the Sioux Falls Flyers. As Esplin carries it around the back, puck is turned over. Sioux Falls Flyers up to the neutral zone. Watertown Lakers looking up through the neutral zone. Coming off the benches, Evans, he taps it in deep. Turning it around, there's Reisler. Tapping it off the boards, holding it in is Foley, another loose stick. Foley's gonna walk it in, looking far side, can't get that one to go. Racing over to the far side is McBride, holding it in. Now it does come back out to the Lakers neutral zone. This is thrown in deep by Evans. And Salonen almost had one at his shoes again. That's how they scored the first one of the Watertown Lakers, is Salonen. And this is Bramer looking for Foley. Foley can't get it at his feet, and this one is cleared. As Watertown Lakers take the neutral zone, Bramer throws it in. Turned over there, Sioux Falls Flyers up the other way. Now they're going to pitch it in, and Nygaard's going to glove it, throw it off to a teammate. Watertown Lakers fanning on a shot there for the Sioux Falls Flyers was Callis. Sioux Falls Flyers offensive zone, high in the between the circles, shot goes on. And that's by Tougher post.
And you can see Cole Nygaard for the Watertown Lakers. He's playing a lot more confidence than he did yesterday. Obviously, it just didn't go well for him in between the pipes, and you can see that this is a good goalie. And when you get confidence rolling, he's been made 11 saves so far.
Tougher post going to take the face-off. I'll bet he has hockey headquarters gear on.
Maybe.
Came right out of hockey headquarters in Sioux Falls. Yeah, it's a turnover in the offensive zone there. Getting a shot on the Sioux Falls, cleared away.
Penalty coming up on Sioux Falls.
And we're going to have a penalty here by Sioux Falls, as going into the zone is Holgate. Holgate's going to push it all the way to the corner, takes a check off the puck by the Sioux Falls Flyers, and they're going to touch it, and we're going to have a penalty coming for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Their second penalty of the game.
That's on Topher post.
That's going to be a trip. Topher post. And is going to spend 2 minutes, and the Lakers are going to get a power play. They were 5-on-3 at one point in the first period, and then went to a short 20-second power play, 5-on-4. So they're going to start in their offensive zone here with a power play, a Pelican Power Sports power play. McBride, one there by the Lakers. As Evans going to tap it, it's going to carry him all the way back around. And we're going to have another penalty coming on here. And that's going to be another penalty on the Sioux Falls Flyers.
The interference is called this time against Sam Sully. That's his second penalty.
So it's the same situation. We're going to be 5-on-3, just about 20 seconds apart, just like the first period.
A minute and 47 seconds of 5-on-3.
So we're going to have a 5-on-3. Devin McMullen got his guys over to the bench with some instructions on this 5-on-3. And we're going to, the referees were talking to the coaches, and the coaches took that time to talk to players. And that's exactly what Devin McMullen is saying. Why are Sioux Falls able to talk to the players there? Kind of agree with him. The puck is down. Here comes McBride looking in. Goes far side to Bramer. Bramer looking in. 5-on-3. Watertown Lakers. There goes a shot in by Evans off the pads. Sioux Falls Flyers fail to get it out of the zone. Here comes McBride. He's going to walk in. Far side over to Bramer. Bramer's going to look for a goal. He's got one! Bramer! Jake Bramer on a power play goal. 12:58. Jake Bramer finds the back of the net on a 5-on-3 situation for the Watertown Lakers. So the Watertown Lakers continue to capitalize on mistakes by the Sioux Falls East Flyers.
And when it's 5-on-3, you can push everybody closer inside. Bramer got a good look from the net with everybody inside. His 19th goal of the season. Huge goal for the Lakers to go up 2-0 with 12:58 to go in the second period.
They're still going to be on the power play here for 1:40 as one guy came out. So we're going to be on the Pelican Power Sports power play. Jake Bramer brings it in. He's going to take another shot, rebound. Can't get it in the backhand was McBride as this one's going to go out of the zone and Foley's going to chase it down. Running down is Nick Gray. We're going to apply pressure for the Sioux Falls Flyers. It's a Pelican Power Sports power play, almost turned over by the Watertown Lakers as this one's recovered by Foley. And this goes off the boards. We got a loose stick there. Hockey headquarters will fix you up on any loose equipment you might have, and this one's fired down. And this is Nygaard that gloves it, looks over at the referee, was wondering if he's going to get a whistle. As the Sioux Falls Flyers were close enough to award a whistle. We're going to get new legs here for the Watertown Lakers. 57 seconds left on their power play. This one is won by Sioux Falls, and we have a hand pass. Is that right?
Yeah, get a hand pass. Face-off popped up and thrown back, and a hand pass. Austin McBride does get the lone assist on the Jake Bramer goal to make it 2-0.
So we did get a neutral zone face-off. And that was won by Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls going to flip it all the way back down to Nygaard. Handles that one with his stick. Gets it over to Gunnar Van Gilder. Far corner. Gunnar Van Gilder's going to reverse his field. Also down there with him for the Lakers is Elsher. Looking to turn this thing up. Mull tries to take the neutral zone. Can't quite do it. Now we're going to have Sawyer Knopf. He's going to dump it down deep for the Lakers on this power play attempt. They've got 20 seconds left to make something happen in this power play. Puck's down below. Elsher takes it in the chest at the blue line. He's going to fire it in. There goes a shot off the pad of Salonen. Held in McBride. McBride's walking the blue line. Looking down, walking the blue line. Takes a shot. That one makes it all the way into Salonen, and he's on his belly. And that puck was out front for a while, and Cohen Mull was staying with it all the way. And we have 1 second left, so it's going to be just a face-off, offensive face-off. As soon as the puck hits, Sioux Falls player will come out of the penalty box. It will be 5-on-5. Offensive face-off here, important. And in the face-off, it goes all the way down to Salonen, who's going to kick it out, and the Sioux Falls Flyers look all the way up for that player coming out of the bench and just overpassed him. So we're going to come all the way down to the other end. We are going to have an offensive face-off, Watertown Lakers.
Wasn't a bad play right there, just trying to send it down to Solly, and if you ice it, well, you're 5 seconds after an offensive zone face-off anyway.
Yeah, no harm. Face-off, controlled deep by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Far side, holding it in are the Watertown Lakers.
Another
and
penalty.
We're gonna have a hook.
Oh, it's gonna be on Watertown.
And that's gonna be a penalty on Watertown.
Thought maybe it was gonna be against the Sioux Falls East again, but this one will be against Evans on the hook.
And this is gonna be Evans on a hook. 3 penalties already in this second period. First 2 by Sioux Falls, and then by Watertown. Watertown able to score a power play goal by Bramer. Face off, Watertown in, held in by Sioux Falls Flyers. No, they're going to set up their power play. This is Smoot at the top. And it comes out into neutral zone, and they're going to have to regroup. This is Carmody. Another loose stick there, hockey headquarters, loose equipment. Smoot just inside the blue line. He's going to take a shot. That was a loose puck all the way front. Went off a bunch of skates on the way in, and Nygaard was able to corral that thing off to the side, and they're going to clear the puck all the way down. Or Carmody is going to get it up to his teammate. That is Vinny Thiel. He's going to carry it in far side. Little over a minute in this power play for Sioux Falls Flyers. As McBride kicks it around. Watertown Lakers going to clear the puck. Salonen gets it all the way up to the neutral zone and bounces all the way back, where McBride's going to fling it all the way over the top of everybody. Salonen's going to go back. There's a miscue right there, and a shot by Foley, and Salonen almost mishandled another one and cost the Sioux Falls Flyers. Yeah, Sioux Falls Flyers going to move in now. Still on the power play, 40 seconds left. Near corner, Sioux Falls Flyers. Puck is pinned far side. Carrying it around. And here comes an opportunity there for Sioux Falls Flyers. They're going to fire it in. That shot went in by Raisler. Raisler's going to go all the way back and try to regroup. We're at 20 seconds left in what seems like a long power play here. Mishandled by Sioux Falls in their defensive end. Mull turns it around the other way. Raisler is going to go back and try it again for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Setting up just briefly. As that one's turned over, Foley in the far side, and we are going to be 5-on-5, and here comes Foley, going to find that one in front, takes a shot. Solon gets the first one. Foley can't get the rebound. Foley doing a nice job on that power kill for the Lakers, and had an opportunity right at the very end on a miscue by the Sioux Falls Flyers and could not. It looks like Solon broke a stick.
He's getting a new stick.
And he even got some instruction while he was over there. How's that sound?
I was just saying, I don't know if it was a broken stick or he says, I need something. I got to get something here.
He did get a different stick. We'll see how that one does for him. As we're going to face off, offensive face off, Watertown Lakers from Mull. Coaches are talking about something. Watertown Lakers coaches, I'm not sure what's going on there as taking the zone here is Sioux Falls Flyers, and that was a shot on by DeCourcy, and Nygaard's got that one.
Well, now Coach McMullen will talk with one of the referees.
We had a Watertown coach talking to another coach, and now Devin is going to get an explanation here as we're going to hold up this offensive face-off here for the Flyers as Devin McMillan gets an explanation. So I think we're ready to go now. I don't know what that was about. We may never know. Nick Gray is going to step in for the Sioux Falls Flyers. He wins the face-off out to Smoot. Smoot's going to look on off of a pad. A weird bounce off of a pad from Nygaard. He keeps it out of the net, and the defense clears this one out. And from in front of the net, Watertown Lakers, as Cohen Mull is going to take it around the back of his. Nice job there by the Watertown Lakers defenders to clear that loose puck, bouncing puck in front of their goalie, as this one's going to go all the way back around. The Sioux Falls Flyers going to push it up out of their defensive zone, held in almost by Foley. Now Foley takes it in offensive zone. He's 1-on-5, going to walk the blue line. He's going to take a shot, and he scores! 1-on-5, Tommy Foley. And that's going to be unassisted. At the 8:01 mark, Tommy Foley finds it at the blue line, walks it all the way down the blue line, and takes a shot just outside of the dot. And that was a rocket.
3-0 Lakers and Sioux Falls East shell-shocked here in the second period.
Center ice face-off, pushed forward by the Sioux Falls Flyers. There goes a shot on, and that one is gloved by Nygaard.
And that comes just after Nygaard had kicked him off a puck that went back to his right instead of to his left, and a mad scramble around the net where Sioux Falls felt like they had a chance to score. and it goes back the other way, and Watertown has a 3-0 lead.
Took a funny bounce off of Nygaard's pad. Face-off shot goes in off the skate of McBride. Watertown Lakers going to push it up out of the zone. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Now it does. Comes all the way back up to Bramer. He's already got one tonight, and Bramer takes a shot on. Evans was right in the crease. No rebound as it was gloved by Solomon. So the Watertown Lakers keeping the pressure on. Sioux Falls Flyers going to get fresh legs all the way around. Facing off is Nick Gray as Tommy Foley moves into his offensive face-off. Push deep down in the corner. And that's Bramer had a backhand into the score! This is Evans from Bramer off the face-off. At 7:34. The Watertown Lakers.
The wheels are falling off for Sioux Falls East right now, and traffic in front, and Evans is going to put the rebound in. 4 different goal scorers for the Watertown Lakers.
And Bramer took it off the face-off, put a little shot in front, and Evans on the back of the net. This one's pushed down. Nygaard sticks it off. Watertown Lakers up through the new, trying to get it out of the defensive zone and do as Smoot turns it around for the Sioux Falls Flyers, throws it in deep. Chasing back there for the Lakers is Hudson Hendricks. Centering pass here from Sioux Falls, and Sioux Falls scores.
What they needed.
That's exactly what they needed.
I believe it was Nick Gray.
That's 7:09, so we're going to go back and forth a little bit. Sioux Falls, and I want to say that was Nick Gray. Did you have that right?
It is Nick Gray that does score 25 seconds later to get Sioux Falls on the board, which they desperately needed in this hockey game.
Absolutely. So Sioux Falls, Nick Gray gets him on the board at 7:09. As this puck goes down all the way to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to look up to the neutral zone to Hansen. Hansen gets taken down there by Holgate. Taking off the puck, pucks him back and Nygaard. Offensive zone here. Shot goes in. That was going to score just inside the blue line. And that's Max Moore for the Sioux Falls Flyers.
Sam Solly.
Sorry.
Unless it was tipped in.
Nope. I thought he had it out front.
Sam Solly.
So 6:48. We're going to run out of ink, John, before this one's over.
3 goals between the two teams in less than a minute.
So Sioux Falls Flyers are making a bid to shut off the water. Lakers were up 4-0 less than a minute ago. As the Sioux Falls Flyers win the centering face-off as they dump it down deep into their zone. Puck is far side. Sioux Falls. Lakers move it up through the neutral zone. This is Evans. Evans gets taken off his stick. They're going to have to check up. Foley leaves the puck alone. And up through the neutral zone. And this is Elsher. Elsher going to try to turn this one around. Watertown Lakers need to stay calm and composed here as this one comes up. Evans touches it in. Bramer trying to get it off the stick. Offensive zone here for the Lakers. This is Foley. Evans. Bramer's going to look for a centering pass. Foley's going to look for a shot. That goes a little wide. That was grabbed there by Corsi. Off to the other side. This was intercepted by Evans in the neutral zone. Dunks it in deep. Sioux Falls attempting to get up through the neutral zone. Far side, Lakers slap it off the boards. It goes defense to defense here. This is Carmody. Carmody looking up through the neutral zone. Can't find a stick of a teammate. Karam's all the way back down. Watertown Lakers in back of their own goalie. Bounce it off the net. Coming up far side is Knopf. Through the neutral zone. They're going to come in 3-on-4. Going to throw it in deep into the corner. Esplin going to shoot it towards the net all the way around. Knopf can't get it on his stick. Cohen Mall on a backhand. Keeps it in deep. Esplin. Near corner. Sioux Falls going to take it off the boards. Centering pass in the neutral zone. And this is Max Moore. Max Moore going to throw it at the net. Goes a little bit wide. Crashing into the Sioux Falls Flyers. Moore picks it up. Gets a check in the back of the net. Puck stays alive. for Sioux Falls is Nick Gray. Nick Gray going to walk it in, takes a shot, he scores! Sioux Falls at 4:48. It's Nick Gray who's got the Sioux Falls Flyers within one. That's Nick Gray's second goal.
It was 4-0 not even 2.5 minutes ago.
So
it's
the
now
Sioux Falls
4-3.
Flyers have been able to find the back of the net. Nick Gray found 2 of them, and Solly found the other one. And this is one by the Sioux Falls Flyers, thrown in by Smoot. Gunnar Van Gilder bringing it around, backside. Pass goes all the way across, up to Bramer. Bramer up through the neutral zone. Slapped in the zone by the Watertown Lakers. The Watertown Lakers need to hold on here. And they need to stop the water from the Sioux Falls Flyers now as they move up through the neutral zone. Or Sioux Falls Flyers, they're going to have to tag up. Thought he touched it, maybe not. And Watertown Lakers on the delayed offside. Bramer comes up through the neutral zone. He's going to take a shot. That one's bounced off, stays with the rebound, throws it at the net. Where is it? Far side. Does Sully have it? He's got it in front of his pad.
So real quick, to recap some of these goals here. Millen Evans from Tommy Foley made it 4-0. Nick Gray from Vinny Thill made it 4-1. Sam Solly had an unassisted goal. And Nick Gray from Max Moore made it 4-3. Recap that all real quick.
Real quick. we have a good one in our second game of today, and this is Theo. Theo's going to come up on his forehand, racing into the offensive zone, picked up here by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Shot goes in by Kermode, sticked away somewhere along the line. He's got it again just inside the blue line. Looking for a pass. Kermode holds it on the blue line, throws it in deep. McBride caroms it off, held in by the Sioux Falls Flyers right on the line. Off the glass once again. And that was jumping for that puck was Nick Gray.
He batted it out of play.
So Nick Gray comes up with 2 of them. This thing all started back at 7:09 in this period. And then it just went 6:48 and 4:48 for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Nonetheless, we're 4-3. Watertown Lakers. Second period action.
5 goals in under 4 minutes of game time between the two teams.
And this face-off gets thrown in by the Sioux Falls Flyers. That was Kermode. Sioux Falls Flyers controlling the offensive zone right now as it does come back out into the neutral zone where the Lakers are going to intercept it. And this is Foley. Foley going in the far corner. Racing over there is Foley with Racely. Bramer, puck's pinned against the board near side. Kermode throws it all the way around for Sioux Falls Flyers over to Foley. Foley just touches it. Sioux Falls reversing field, trying to get out of their defensive zone, bounce it off the board. Now they're going to look up to the neutral zone. Hansen gets it on his stick. He pushes it along. Can't get his stick on it yet. He's swinging away at it. And here comes McBride with a backhand off the glass, back out to the neutral zone. Kermode's going to throw it in. He puts it on net. Nygaard kicks it out to Gunnar Van Gilder. Puck up the near boards, but not out of the zone. Does come out of the zone now, and here comes Evans. Evans are going to go in 2-on-2. Foley on this side looks to fling it around. Evans stayed with it. Puck in front. Nobody there for the Lakers. We're coming back up the other way. Sioux Falls Flyers. Mull enters the ice. And a nice check over there by Gunnar Van Gilder. That's a textbook check as his puck is loose in front. And bounces off the boards. Knopf can't get his stick on it. Now up through the neutral zone. Here's the Watertown Lakers as they're going to dump it down deep in their offensive zone. We're at 1:56 in this second period. It's a wild second period. A lot of action going on. We'll recap it after this period if you can keep up as this one comes up to the neutral zone. This is Thiel. Thiel going to take a shot, 5-hole. He's got it. Nygaard on his glove. Little pushing and shoving. As the Lakers gather around their goalie, Cole Nygaard. 22 shots he's had shot at him. He gave up 3. And we're going to face off in the offensive zone. Nick Gray for Sioux Falls Flyers. This is the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Both of these teams, one's going home. The other one's going to play in the Consolation game tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Face-off, won by the Lakers. Pushed up McBride just from the red line. He's going to throw it in deep. McBride chases over there. Puck gets carried around. Raisler. Sioux Falls Flyers on a high puck. Gunnar Van Gilder hands it down onto the ice. And Nick Gray comes up through the neutral zone. And Sioux Falls going to have to check up, and they didn't quite do that. So we're going to have an offsides call on the Sioux Falls Flyers. Sioux Falls Flyers making this a game. The Lakers were up at one point, 4-0. And it looked like the momentum was all Watertown Lakers. And then it looked like it was all Sioux Falls, and that's where we are at 4-3. As this face-off is dumped in by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Gunnar Van Gilder. Hansen chasing over there for Sioux Falls. Comes up, far wall. Watertown Lakers all the way across ice. Bramer's going to corral it in, and we're going to have an offsides as Foley was racing in. He's offsides by 10 feet.
Yeah, just a little bit. It was close. Not really, but it was close.
The offensive or a neutral zone face-off coming here right in front of that Lakers bench.
A wild hockey game.
It is a wild hockey game.
We still haven't got to the end of the second period yet.
We've had two good games or a game and a half already. Both good games. This face-off in the neutral zone here. Now coming up is Nick Gray. Nick Gray's going to get his legs going, try to turn the corner. Gunnar Van Gilder playing defense, takes it off his stick. Sioux Falls Flyers have to check up on the offsides. There goes a shot in, glove to Nygaard. Nygaard throws it out to McBride. McBride pushing it up the near corner, up to Evans. Bramer up to Evans. Evans going to walk it up through the neutral zone, gets it taken off of his stick. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Carrying this one is Gunnar Van Gilder. Gunnar Van Gilder reversing, looking for Bramer on a backhand. Can't quite get it there. Foley picks it up. Foley takes a shot and puck out front. Cleared away by Sioux Falls. Gunnar Van Gilder missed everything on a slap shot. Nonetheless, Lakers control the puck. Evans takes it down deep. He's on his in the near corner or far corner. Puck is pinned over there. Puck is sitting still. Foley tries to poke. He comes out of there with it, looking for a backhand. He tries to pitchfork it up over the top of Sullivan.
One last shot.
He had one shot. Tommy Foley. He knew he had the only thing he could do is try to lift that backhand as high as he could, and it turned out a little bit too high. Watertown Lakers 4-3 at the end of 2. We're going to come back and we're going to give you all the action as it happens in a couple minutes.
So surprising. So much fun for everyone. So not what you expected. So much more to explore. So much to see, hear, smell, taste, enjoy. So out there, yet so close. So pack your bags, fill the tank, grab the kids, tell the dog. What are you waiting for? There's so much Brookings, so little time.
If you're looking for a new or used Toyota car, truck, or SUV, you'll find it at Capital City Toyota in Pierre. We know you're well educated when researching your next vehicle. Capital City Toyota has made it easy to get all the available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your new purchase. As a premier Toyota dealer, they have a huge selection of new and used vehicles to choose from. To see their full vehicle lineup, visit their website, capitalcitytoyota.com. Congratulations to all state hockey teams.
Fertig Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Fertig Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Fertig Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Fertig Electric, 224-8684.
Venture Communications is excited to be a sponsor for the 2024 Boys and Girls State Hockey Tournaments. Good luck to all our talented players. Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home to 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. Call us today at 605-852-2224. That's 605-852-2224. Or look us up online at venturecom.net. Best of luck to all the athletes in the 2024 State Boys and Girls Hockey Tournaments.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
And we welcome you back as it is a 4-3 lead at the end of 2 periods for the Watertown Lakers over the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Let's go through the scoring in the second period. The first goal of the second period belonged to Watertown to make it 2-0. Jake Bramer from Austin McBride has a 5-on-3 power play goal with 12:58 to go in the period. Tommy Foley then made it 3-0 on a Millen Evans pass, 8:01 to go in the second period. Then it was not even 30 seconds later, 27 seconds later, Millen Evans scored from Tommy Foley, returned the favor to make it 4-0. Felt like the game was over, but then 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds later after that, Nick Gray made it 4-1. Vinny Thill got the assist. 24 seconds after that, it was Sam Solly that scored to make it 4-2. And then 2 minutes later, it was Nick Gray again from Max Moore to make it 4-3. And we went from the Watertown Lakers feeling pretty good about a 1-0 lead after one to being up 4-0, thinking just run out the clock, the game's over. Watertown's going to go to the Consolation Championship. To all of a sudden, Sioux Falls scoring 3 goals in a matter of 2 minutes, not even 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes, to make it a 4-3, and you felt like Sioux Falls was going to have the lead at the end of the second period. To still being 4-3 and then to 2, we've had a hockey game inside the second period by itself.
Yeah, it sure was. At 7:34, Watertown Lakers go up 4-0 and have all the momentum in the rink. Looks like they're going to check out of the game, right? And then at 7:09, Sioux Falls starts in, and all of a sudden it's a 4-3 game. And at the end of the period, Lakers are just waiting to get out of the period.
You went from what you wouldn't have blamed Sioux Falls East for just giving up and letting the game come to an end, their season come to an end, to then all of a sudden you're going, boy, Watertown just needs to get out of this second period.
Yeah.
If they're not going to score a goal to make it 5-3, they got to get out of the second period.
And that's exactly what they were doing. They were scrambling to end the period.
That was as wild of a second period I think we have seen in any state tournament game over the last 4 years that we've done this. This was an incredible second period for both sides. Obviously, Sioux Falls feels better at the end of the second period than the beginning. Watertown felt pretty good at the beginning of the second period. We end up 3-3 in goals, and it's still a 1-goal hockey game going into the third period. We had 6 goals in that second period, and the game flipped on its head 2 different times in that second period.
Yeah, I think it was a whole hockey game in the second period. Definitely.
We could have left the second period. We could have played 17 minutes of a hockey game. Obviously, we would have had to go to overtime and been 3-3. but those 17 minutes, you could have left the rink and said, what a great hockey game that was.
Yep.
And you only watched 1 period of the game.
Well, you know, if you break it down a little bit, the Watertown Lakers are up 1-0 after 1. And then they basically tie the score. They played even within the second period, right?
Yeah, scratch
and find themselves up. You know, the Watertown Lakers, as they were scrambling to get out of that period, I think they needed to get in the locker room and say, guys, we're winning 4-3.
Yeah.
We're winning 4-3, and on the other side, Sioux Falls is saying, hey, let's keep it rolling, right?
Right. You can't be satisfied with the 3 goals. It's a great momentum shift, but you can't be satisfied with it at the end of the period. That Sioux Falls is still down by 1, even after that barrage of goals, they still find themselves down by 1.
When you always talk about the first goal coming into a period, in a game like this, now it's really important.
It's very important.
Because Watertown scores and say, okay, we're all right. We can still stay ahead of you guys. Sioux Falls comes out and scores. Now it's tied up. Now where's the momentum going to go?
Sioux Falls feeling 1 shot behind. It's a lot easier to overcome. You're 1 shot away at any point over the next 17 minutes, tie it up. If Watertown does score to make it 5-3, you start to feel like you got to do it all over again. You made this comeback happen. Now you got to feel like you got to do it all over again. wild range of emotions of this hockey game, and why wouldn't it be in the state tournament? You got to get into the state tournament.
And to top it all off on this game, the loser goes home.
Loser goes, yeah, you're fighting for your season.
So,
this isn't even fighting for a Consolation championship right now. You're just fighting for your season to stay alive for one more day.
Yep. Everybody wants to play on Sunday, and that's what these two teams are trying to do.
4-3 is their score at the end of 2 periods. We'll return with more of the second intermission report after this here on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Good luck to all hockey players this weekend. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, Beck Motor Company of Pierre is here for you. With new inventory arriving daily, our selection is excellent and sure to fit your budget. If you don't see what you're looking for, we'll find it for you. If you're thinking of a new Chevrolet or Cadillac, now is the time to get that order in. Thanks for your loyalty. Find us online at beck-motors.com.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free-flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
It is a 4-3 lead for Watertown over Sioux Falls East at the end of 2 periods. Joe Wiggler alongside Jim Lloyd. Real quick, Jim, two sides here. What is Watertown? What's first star of Sioux Falls East? Because they're down. What do they need to do to get this tied and get a win?
Score a goal. Get that momentum. Get a tied game. In this one, you're going to have to score that first goal in this period.
Watertown, maybe the same thing. Got to score a goal.
Yeah, got to score a goal. The next goal is going to be huge. We say it all the time. But boy, in a game like this, that's a coin flip at this point. I think that next goal is going to be everything in the game.
Obviously, Sioux Falls East cannot win with the next goal, but if they do get the next goal, do you think the team who scores next wins the hockey game?
I think so. I really do.
That's how big that next goal is going to be.
I do.
It is a 4-3 lead for Watertown over Sioux Falls East. Back with the third period after this. You're on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 East Gate Avenue in Pierre. Your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
For over 100 years, the Watertown Area Chamber of Commerce has been working to make Watertown and the surrounding area one of the best places in the Midwest to live, work, and raise a family. Watertown is one of the most progressive communities in South Dakota. Watertown is moving forward in so many ways, from construction on their new Watertown Community Foundation Plaza in downtown to a state-of-the-art ice arena. Good luck to all state hockey teams, and go Lakers!
If you're looking for a new or used Toyota car, truck, or SUV, you'll find it at Capital City Toyota in Pierre. We know you're well educated when researching your next vehicle. Capital City Toyota has made it easy to get all the available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your new purchase. As a premier Toyota dealer, they have a huge selection of new and used vehicles to choose from. To see their full vehicle lineup, visit their website, capitalcitytoyota.com. Congratulations to all state hockey teams.
At Kathy's Sunshine Properties, they know the local market, schools, and communities both as agents and neighbors. Let one of the trusted professionals at Kathy's Sunshine Properties help you through the buying or selling process. Kathy's Sunshine Properties has over 50 years of experience helping people successfully buy or sell their homes. If you're in the market to buy or sell, visit contactkathy.com.
Go Capitals!
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. And we welcome you back here. It is the start of the third period between Watertown and Sioux Falls East. The 4-seed Sioux Falls East trailing the 8-seed Watertown 4-3. Joe Wicker alongside Jim Lloyd with the call of the third period. It is Jim Lloyd.
It's been the game of ups and downs. Watertown Lakers on the board first, 1-0, and then the second period got crazy on us. Second period went from 4-0, Watertown Lakers checking out, to 4-3, and that's where we find it right now. Facing off is Foley and Nick Gray, controlled by Smoot for the Watertown, or for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Tapped ahead into the Flyers zone. McBride out to the neutral zone. Evans trying to peel it off the boards over to Foley. He can't get it over there. There's Thiel trying to bring it in. Nice pick off there by Bramer. Foley pushes it out of the zone, where Smoot's going to throw it off the glass, hits a player, and we're going to have an offsides for the Sioux Falls Flyers. We had a wild one. We talked a little bit, John, in the second period wrap-up. What does this next goal mean to these teams?
Jim Lloyd thinks it's going to be the winning team to score the next goal, whether it be 5-3 for Watertown or 4-4 for Sioux Falls East.
I don't know if I can stay with that or not, I suppose. I do think it is that important, though. I think this next goal is McBride tries to carry it up out of his defensive end. Stepped away. Now it turned over by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Far side, there's a shot goes off the post on a quick turnaround by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Shot goes all the way around the side. Smoot holds it in for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Far side, there's Smoot. He's looking in. Going to take another shot. That would have made it all the way to the pads. I think it's surprise. Surprise Nigel on the first one, and a rebound goal for the Sioux Falls Flyers. I didn't catch who it was. Smoot threw it in. And that's Hayden Hansen. Hayden Hansen picks up a rebound goal for the Sioux Falls Flyers. And that's a big one for the Sioux Falls Flyers at 15:58. This game is tied, and why shouldn't it be?
all the way back from 4-0. And you're right, Jim. Nygaard was surprised on that first shot, and then Hansen was able to get the rebound in the short side.
Sioux Falls Flyers going to throw it at the net in their offensive zone now. Puck out here to Raessler. Raessler's going to throw it in. Nygaard's got it. Cole Nygaard. At this point, if you're the Watertown Laker goalie, you got to keep your confidence. Confidence to keep it out of the net. Nick Gray facing off offensive zone here for the Sioux Falls Flyers. He gets thrown out of the circle. Thiel's going to go in. This puck caroms all the way around the offensive zone. Missed on an attempt to hold it in. Sioux Falls Flyers maintain the zone. Cohen Mull gets it all the way back down the other side. This puck's going to go all the way back around to Trey Solonen. Sioux Falls Flyers carrying it up through the neutral zone. Cohen Mull doing a nice job breaking that up. Puck goes back around. McBride turns it around, held in by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Far corner. Knocked off the stick. And here goes a shot in. And that one is gloved by Nygaard. That shot came in just inside the blue line.
I was going to mention before that goal was scored to tie the game up that Watertown has to be very sure defensively. They turn the puck over in their own end. In this third period, you can't turn the puck over any time. You can't turn the puck over, but you really can this third period.
Turnovers and faceoffs are important because you need that possession. As Foley's going to try to get it up out of the defensive zone, held in here. And we're going to have a high stick.
DeCourcy is going to go for a penalty high sticking.
A penalty high sticking. So
I believe.
Is that what we're going to? Yep, you're right.
Or is it going to be Gergen? Who is actually going to go?
That's Gergen.
It's going to be
That's
Gergen.
Yep.
He was looking at DeCourcy, but it is Nick Gergen that goes called for a high stick.
That's Gergen on a high stick. So the Watertown Lakers are going to go on a Pelican Power Sports power play. And if you're at 4-4 and a Watertown Laker fan, that's just where you want to be right now.
1 for 4 on the Pelican Power Sports power play.
Held in, face-off one by the Sioux Falls Flyers. This is McBride. He takes the point on the power play. Going to go over to Foley. Foley kicks it off, tries to get a shot on. Now the puck is deep. There's Bramer. Takes it around right on the blue line to McBride. McBride walks it over in between the circles, fans out a shot, maintains possession. Now he's going to throw it forward. And that was just enough of a mistake by McBride to allow Sioux Falls to fling it down to the other end where Watertown Lakers, McBride, they're going to have to regroup and get down and play that. McBride left it there for a teammate. And Nick Gray was there to pick it up. Watertown Lakers need to push this up the rink, which they do, up through the neutral zone. This is Bramer. Bramer's going to come in 2-on-2. Caroms it around. This is Evans, far side. Down to Foley. Foley gets pinched off in the far corner. And it's cleared away by the Sioux Falls. And we have a net off.
Trey Solonen tried to put the net back, but I think he might have pulled it just a bit too far. He knocked it off, trying to go around or to the post, and then he knocked it off and couldn't pull it back in the right spot. So it does save Watertown a chance to have an offensive zone faceoff with still 56 seconds to go on the power play.
And a little rest as Devin McMullen leaves his power play crew out. 56 seconds in their power plays left. We're going to get organized. The referee's going to get organized. We're going to be able to throw this one down. Far side offensive faceoff. Goes in deep in the zone. Puck caroms around, held in. Held in over there by McBride. Goes to the center. He likes to throw it at the net. Looking for a rebound goal. As the Sioux Falls Flyers come into their offensive zone, looking short-handed. Puck caroms around on a shot just wide of the cage. And McBride going to try to step back and forth up through the neutral zone. Over to Bramer off the skates. He's going to carry it in on his forehand. Back out to McBride. Now it does get saved. Nice play there by Foley. He just grabbed that thing, and Foley's going to walk it in. Couldn't get it around the defender. And we're 16 seconds left in the power play as Sioux Falls' Gray is trying to push that around it. Gunnar Van Gilder up through the neutral zone. Gonna push it in deep for the Watertown Lakers. 2 seconds left in the power play as this one's gonna carry them all the way around. And the Lakers are gonna have to play this in back of their own net. That's Jack Elsher. Grandparents are here. They've been here all weekend, Jack's grandparents. Far side, Esplin pushes it along. Now Foley goes along. He's gonna go in 1-on-2. Tries to do a stop and go, loses it off his stick. Sioux Falls Flyers. Puck goes the opposite way, held in by Elsher. Tapped down, Sawyer Knopf trying to carry it around far corner, trying to play a little offense. Are the Lakers? There goes a shot in. Couldn't get the rebound. Jack Elsher can't keep that one alive. And the puck is in the near corner. Over there is Knopf waiting for it to come out. Sioux Falls Flyers digging at it. That's Sally. Puck does come out now. Held in the zone here by Mull as he gets it down deep. Esplin chases, and it's pitched out into the neutral zone, held in the neutral zone. Now it's slapped in the offensive zone for the Lakers. Solonen goes around, gives it to a teammate. Pressure being applied by Knopf. This puck goes all the way across. Sioux Falls can't make the pass. And we are going to get an icing call. Didn't know if it was going to make it far enough as McBride was chasing it, but icing is the call. And we're going to go down to the other end. Tied up game, 4-4. 4-0 was the lead at one point for the Watertown Lakers as Gunnar Van Gilder reports to the ice, and he gets off face-off and holds it in. Going to push it down to the far in the near corner where it's picked up by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Looking to get up through the neutral zone are the Flyers. Taking the offensive zone, that's Gergen. Gergen going to take shot off the post. Nygaard guarding that post. Held in by the Flyers. Off the helmet of McBride as a shot went in there by Vermeer. And the Watertown Lakers, McBride. They're going to go 3-on-2 into the zone if they hurry. McBride going to stop just outside the dot, dances around. Nice little stick work by McBride. He's going to take it all the way across to the far side. Watertown Lakers going to step around. And that was Dornman who lost it off his stick. Sioux Falls Flyers going to dump it in deep. Look, maybe there was going to be a rush, but dump the puck in deep. Max Moore picks it up around the backside of Nygaard, gets it taken off his stick. Nice defense there by the Lakers. This puck goes up to Foley. He can't get it on his stick. Neutral zone coming back the other way. Here comes Moore. Max Moore enters, gets checked off the puck. Watertown Lakers get that one, take off their puck, and here comes a shot on. That was by Callis as he picked that one up in his offensive zone. Now we're going back the other way. Evans, Foley. It's 2-on-2, and that's a shot by Foley. Did it call it?
They said no goal.
No goal.
They said no goal.
No goal. The horn went off. Foley celebrating. The referee did not say it was a goal.
Now they're going to talk about it.
Everybody on the ice thought it was a goal.
The linesman and the referee will talk about it. They're going to say no goal.
Was it a goal or was it not a goal? That was a shot by Foley. He celebrated. I didn't see it in the back of the net, did you?
You know, it hit the crossbar for, it hit something. It sounded like it hit something. Now, there's also a back, not the back iron, but there is a spot, a metal spot where it can hit underneath the bar and go in.
And I don't think you're going to, Devin McMullen talking to referees, but at this point, I don't think you won't talk him out of it now.
Right. There's no video that's going to be over the top of the camera.
Our cameraman's got an opinion.
And our cameras aren't going to be able to see it from where we're at. We had a game in Aberdeen where our camera was close, so we thought it went in on camera.
Oh.
We thought it went in, but when you really slowed it down, it showed that it didn't go in the back of the net.
Was it a goal? Was it not a goal?
So
our cameraman says it was a goal.
Our huge break. Our huge break for Sioux Falls East.
Thomas Foley shooting a rocket. I couldn't tell what was in. Everybody on the ice started celebrating. Even Sioux Falls Flyers stopped skating. Everybody stopped.
And with the horn going off, the lights?
The horn went off. The lights went off.
It wasn't the best decision to stop the play.
Yeah, as this puck's bounced around, I thought the Lakers have to check up. There's Bramer taking a shot just past the legs. of Sam Solly, and that one is gloved by Salonen. What a wild game this has been. Once we got into the beginning of that second period, it's been up and down, and Foley's still telling his coach it was in as play continues.
I saw it, Coach. I saw it. It went in.
Coach says that. I could just read his lips. He said it was in. I don't know if it was in or not. There goes a attempted shot by Esplin. Gets taken off his stick. Play continues, neutral zone. Sioux Falls East Flyers dump it in deep, leaning on one another. Far side. That was Hudson Hendricks. Controlled here in the offensive zone. Hansen. Far side, Sioux Falls Flyers. Getting harassed there by Esplin. Now Esplin gets it and dumps it out of the zone. And we are going to have an icing call if it goes far enough. It looks like it's going to make it. So the Watertown Lakers got to do it again. I don't know.
8:52 to go in the third.
We can talk about that puck for a while, can't we?
That is a massive break for Sioux Falls East and a momentum killer for Watertown. Just because you feel like you scored.
Thomas Foley went across the neutral zone celebrating, and the whole place stopped. As Evans going to carry in 1-on-3. Looking for a pass for Bramer. He couldn't. As he came down through the slot, he couldn't keep it on his stick. We're going back up the other way. Vermeer looking for a centering pass. Sticked away by the Lakers. And this is Callis. Loses the puck in the neutral zone. This is Sally. Goes defense to defense. Now it's going to be thrown in. That one's going to be thrown in right in the glove of Nygaard. He dumps it off to a teammate. The Watertown Lakers. This is McBride. He's going to flip it up. The Lakers do that a lot. They work on that in practice, flipping it up through the neutral zone. Nice play there by Knopf to get it off the stick. Now the Sioux Falls player, and that's going to hit the rafters right in front of us. We could see that hit. We couldn't see the goal, but we could see that puck hit the rafters.
Oh, man. And the way this game has been, it almost felt like that has to be something that happens.
Yeah, right.
You just have it think you score a goal and it doesn't count, or a goal. It's been a wild hockey game. Something else crazy is going to happen in this game.
Sioux Falls trying to push it up. Nick Gray up through the neutral zone, and we're going to have an offsides call as Nick Gray entered the zone a little bit later than one of his teammates.
By the way, we got the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game still coming up at the end of this hockey game.
We could give it to the post.
Nick Gray's got 2 goals. He's the only guy in the 8 goals that have been scored between the two teams with 2 goals. Everybody else has 1.
The shot goes in from the neutral zone. Pushed aside by Nygaard. Gunnar Van Gilder, back of his own goal. Turned over there. Sioux Falls Flyers. There goes a shot in traffic. Lots of traffic in front for the Sioux Falls Flyers. This is Carmody. Holds it in deep for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Carries around. Knopf. Sawyer Knopf. A loose stick. Hockey headquarters are going to fix up all that loose equipment. They've been our sponsor for a couple years now, the loose equipment. As Salonen says that's enough, we're going to push this up to the neutral zone as he comes out of the crease. Passes it up, and we're already going back the other way with Evans. Evans going to enter in, going to take a shot right off the glove of Salonen. Big rebound, back out to Evans. Evans takes a check in back of the net. Puck fighting for it, and Evans is still in place. Kicks it along, and we're going to have a penalty here. That's going to be on the Sioux Falls Flyers as Nygaard comes to the bench. There goes a shot in, and it goes up into the netting.
Wow, that went over the top of the netting.
Over
hit the back
top
wall.
of the netting. That's going to be a hold in front of the net. Or I'm sorry, it was in back of the net. And that was Evans trying to control the puck. And we're going to get a number on that Sioux Falls Flyer here.
Jackson Raisler.
In a 4-4 hockey game, that penalty box becomes important as the Watertown Lakers are going to go on a Pelican Power Sports power play.
6:46 to go. Big power play in this hockey game.
They scored on a power play way back in the beginning of the second period, did the Watertown Lakers. McBride over to Bramer. McBride throws it in, goes off to the side. And this puck's going to be cleared out by Sioux Falls. As McBride chases it back, retreats behind his own goalie. Yeah, Sioux Falls is going to get a change. Yeah, the Laker goes down. We got a loose equipment again, hockey headquarters, and the Lakers going to take a shot as this one goes off the pad of Solon and goes all the way around, all the way down to the far end, and Moore is looking to apply a little pressure to the Lakers, which he is, and Foley trying to create some room here. Turns the puck over in the offensive zone. Here comes a shot in, and that's a score by Nick Gray. Short-handed. As Foley mishandles the puck. At 5:56 left in this game, it's the Sioux Falls Flyers. Nick Gray with a good-looking shot, and he finds the back of the net.
It's a hat trick for Nick Gray.
And that is a hat trick for Nick Gray as we see the Sioux Falls Flyers hats come in.
And again, it's the turnover in your own zone.
Turnover in your zone. And you knew it would be a mistake. Is going to be the difference between these teams. Yeah, that's a short-handed goal, and that one hurts even worse.
5 straight goals now for Sioux Falls after Watertown scored 4 in a row to take a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, 5 goals straight for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Now the Watertown Lakers are in need of a goal to stay in this one. It's our second game today. And that puck was turned over by the Watertown Lakers. And Knopf blows a tire all by himself in the neutral zone. The Lakers going to try to get down and get one more shot at this power play. Up into the neutral zone, Gunnar Van Gilder pushes it along. Mull throws it down to his stick. He's going to go in on his forehand. Going to get in tight. And Slowanen gets it right off the stick of Mull as he got in real close in the crease and didn't really have enough room to take a shot.
He lost the puck too off of his stick, and it just trickled in without a rebound from Solomon.
Solomon, it looked like he just took it right off his stick. Offensive face-off here for the Watertown Lakers. 40 seconds in this power play for the Lakers.
What a hockey game.
Down 5-4 is the Watertown Lakers. They were up 4-0 at one point. Chasing back for the Lakers is Hudson Hendricks. Now the Lakers are going to come up out of that defensive zone. This is Gunnar Van Gilder going to get his legs going. He's on his backhand. Takes it back around to Esplin. Esplin's holding it deep. Cohen Mull gets it off his stick. Esplin looking in. Takes a shot off the blocker. Nick Gray doesn't have his stick down there. That's good that he doesn't have his stick. We don't need him to have his stick. He kicks it along. And this one goes all the way back down. Nick Gray with a hat trick goal. And this is a long stretch pass up to Esplin. They're going to be 2-on-1 if they hurry. And it's picked off Esplin's stick. And breaking up the rush by the Lakers. And now pushed into the zone by Thiel for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Far side. No one gets thrown out of the zone by the Lakers. Smoot coming up through the neutral zone, and Solly gets it taken off his stick.
Trick Smoot with one of the best defensive plays in this hockey game. It was 3-on-1. If he doesn't get that stick, it might be a 3-on-0.
Right.
But he got the puck off of the stick of Esplin and kept Watertown from a huge opportunity in front of the net.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play. Offensive or a neutral zone face-off coming. Esplin jumped Evans jumped the gun. They're going to wave that off. Evans was way early coming into the circle.
Gergen went with them, and so they both get Foley and DeCourcy get kicked out, so Evans and Gergen will take the face-off.
So it's Evans' violation, and he gets to do the face-off. How does that work? It's just the way it does work. McBride in his defensive zone. Sioux Falls Flyers. Puck's pinned in the near goal. Batted around. Now getting control is the Sioux Falls Flyers out at the blue line. There goes a shot in, broken up in traffic. Put loose puck in front. Swinging at that one. Can't get a hold of it. In front is DeCourcy as this one's going to go back out to the neutral zone. Now controlled here in the defensive zone for the Lakers. Lakers going to look for a pass all the way across. That's up to Bramer. Bramer Try to keep it on your stick. Almost turned it over. And the Lakers get it settled down. Now it comes up to Bramer at the red line. Bramer's going to walk it in. He's got Evans with him. Bramer's going to take a quick shot. And Evans was there for a rebound, and Solly is getting a little more sure-handed in this third period. We got 3:15 left in this game, and what a wild game this thing has been.
Still 3:15 to go. No time to pull the goalie yet, and McMullen still with his timeout as well.
The Watertown Lakers up 4-0 in this one at one point. Find themselves 5-4 as this puck in the far side. Offensive zone. This is Esplin. Offensive zone for the Lakers. Good check off the puck over there by the Watertown Lakers. That was Mull. And this one is bounced all the way back. Chasing it for the Watertown Lakers. Hudson Hendricks going to bounce it up to the neutral zone. Can't get it on his stick is Knopf in the neutral zone. Lakers trying to break it out. Gunnar Van Gelder bouncing it up to Mull. He can't get it out of the zone. Chasing there is Gergen for Sioux Falls all the way back. Field is reversed the far side over to Esplin. Got to be careful with the puck in your defensive zone. Now Esplin's going to carry it out. He's going to carry it across the neutral zone into the offense. Going to tap it down and going to go get a break. Watertown Lakers, Foley, far side. Now the Sioux Falls turns it over in their defensive zone. Bramer in the near side trying to get it out from the legs of a defender. And we're going back the other way. This is Smoot. Smoot's going to throw it in. 1-on-3. Puck runs across. Bramer beats him to the puck, and he's going to retreat behind his goalie. Going to look all the way up the ice. Nice pass up there in the neutral zone. Can't handle it over there is Evans. Sioux Falls Flyers, 1:55 left in this game. Sioux Falls Flyers up by 1. Foley gets it off the stick in offensive zone. Here come Sioux Falls Flyers. They're going to go in 1-on-2. This is Nick Gray looking for another goal here. This is Moore, far side. Sioux Falls Flyers, nice stick work going all the way across. Defense to defense. That shot goes in by Carmody. This puck goes all the way out, flies out, and that was Evans that flung it out of there. And we're going to have a penalty here, and that's going to come on Sioux Falls.
Oh, that's huge. That is huge against Sioux Falls. Is Vinny
Thiel.
So Thill's going to go with 1:21 to go in the third period. The faceoff will still be outside the Watertown blue line because it was iced. And now Coach McMullen will take his timeout.
Yep. No, they said Sioux Falls did it.
Well, and they're saying because it was iced, because they were wondering why it was not all the way down there because it's iced and moved out of the Watertown zone. McMullen's taking his timeout. The game plan is what you're going to do with Cole Nygaard, because you can make it a 6-on-4 attack with 1:21 to go in the third period to try and tie this hockey game up. And everything's got to go to the net. Everything's got to go to the net if you're Watertown.
Yep, Watertown, you got to play in your defense or your offensive zone here.
You're 1 for 6 on the power play. You have to be 2 for 7 in the next 1:21.
Yep. Watertown Lakers down 1 with just over a minute left.
It was a 4-0 lead for Watertown at the 7:34 mark of the second period. Sioux Falls has scored 5 straight goals to take the lead. Nick Gray with 3 of those 5 goals. 5:56 to go in the third is when they took their first lead of the hockey game, and they're trying to hold on now with 81 seconds to go in regulation.
Devin McMullen, he's had the chalkboard out, and he drew up a scheme to get this Watertown Lakers team tied up at a minimum. 1:21 left in this game. And we're going to have a neutral zone face-off right in front of the Watertown Laker bench. Winning the face-off is huge. And coaches from the Watertown Laker bench are looking for that extra attacker, and that attacker is going to be Jack Elsher if it happens. As McBride pins the puck over on the far side, tries to get it out of there. Offensive zone here. This is Gergen. Now McBride comes out of there with it. It's a power play opportunity here for the Lakers, and we're right at the 1 minute mark. Going in is McBride.
That's empty now, 6-on-4.
And Elsher does report to the Watertown Lakers, and he goes in, and cutting McBride tried to find him. couldn't get it on his stick. Lakers got to get something good here. 47 seconds left. McBride shoots it in. And that's stopped in traffic. It looks like Solomon made the stop as McBride threw it in. McBride, I think, throwing that one in, looking for a rebound attempt. There's a lot of people in front of the net. Mostly Watertown Lakers, and I think that was the plan. Let's throw it on net and try to get a rebound goal. Watertown Lakers with 41 seconds left have to shoot the puck. As the Corsi goes in. Offensive faceoff here for the Lakers. A quick shot by Evans. Goes a little bit wide of the rack, down to 36 seconds. There goes a shot in from Brainerd. Caroms around. They can't hold it in as Evans can't hold it in the zone. Watertown Lakers going to have to get up through the neutral zone in a hurry. Evans going to skate it up and into the zone. And this one now comes out, and we got an empty net opportunity off the post. Moore, the Sioux Falls Flyers, gets pinned on the other side, and Moore had an opportunity for an open net, and now he's got another one. Can't get that one in either. It's going to be a 5-4 game here, as nobody's going to find the net, and this one is stopped by McBride right at the end of that one, and this one goes down in regulation. 5-4, Sioux Falls Flyers East over the Watertown Lakers, scoring 5 straight goals starting out in the second period. And what a game that was, as the Sioux Falls Flyers win this one by 1. What a game.
Wild, wild game.
Second game of 4. We will be back to recap and talk to our South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
So surprising. So much fun for everyone. So not what you expected. So much more to explore. So much to see, hear, smell, taste, enjoy. So out there, yet so close. So pack your bags, fill the tank, grab the kids, tell the dog. What are you waiting for? There's so much Brookings, so little time.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help. Pierre Regional Airports meets the aviation-related needs of South Dakota's state capital, its residents, and the businesses of central South Dakota. Pierre Regional Airport is a city-owned public airport that can fly out to any destination that Delta, American Airlines, and United fly 7 days a week. So, while you're looking to travel by air, enjoy the convenience of flying out of Pierre, where parking is always free. Skip the drive and fly from PIR.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank in Pierre is excited to sponsor the 2024 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
All right, we are going to go down to the rink side, to the Sioux Falls Flyers bench. We got our South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game, Nick Moore, scores 3 goals in a 5-goal run for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. John.
All right, I'm down here at the bench with Nick Gray. A hat trick in this game. You guys were down 4-0. First, talk about what it was like on the bench. What was said to get you guys going again after being down 4-0?
Our coaches were really honest. They were motivating us. We went to the locker room after the first period and kind of just told us that we need to stick to the game plan. Tell us what we need to do. Just keep working the D, keep getting pucks to the net, going to the net and picking up rebounds. And that's what we did. We just stuck to the game plan, and we ended up getting a couple, and that really motivated us to get a couple more.
You had a hat trick in this game. You got the first goal of the game. Got everything going back the other way. How did that feel to get that first goal of the game?
It was amazing, really. The guys really, give me some passes in the back, make me feel good. But I wouldn't say it's just me. I say it's the whole team. The whole team was working. The whole team. It could have been anyone. The whole team was going. It just felt good.
Well, then you get the hat trick. You get the lead 5-4 in the third period. What was the feeling on the bench when you guys took the lead?
We were really just can't get scored on. Play a little bit passive, but. Just don't get scored on, get pucks deep, keep going. Just stick to the game plan.
Now you guys are taking on Mitchell tomorrow on the Consolation Championship. One, it's got to feel good to be in that Consolation Championship now, but what do you expect from that game tomorrow?
I think it's going to be pretty physical. We played Mitchell a couple of times, and we're pretty competitive with them. Pretty physical team, a lot of chirps getting thrown back and forth, so probably going to be a physical game. 2 good teams just going at it.
Well, congratulations, player of the game. Congrats on a fantastic game and a fantastic win.
Thank you.
As Nick Gray, our player of the game, we'll send things back up to Jim.
All right, John Winkler down on the Sioux Falls Flyers bench, Sioux Falls East. That was a wild game. I'm going to recap this game just a little bit because it was such a wild game. Watertown Lakers went out at one point 4-0 in that second period. And at one point in that second period, at 7:34, Watertown was up 4-0. All the momentum was with Watertown. And to be honest with you, it looked like the Watertown Lakers were going to check out of that game. Then at 7:09, our South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game, Nick Gray, scores the first goal for Sioux Falls at 7:09. And then it went on from there. So Sioux Falls scored 5 straight goals to make it a 5-4 game, scoring 2 goals in that third period. So it went from Watertown Lakers at 4-0 in the period, halfway through the period, to checking out, to the Watertown Lakers just barely trying to get out of the second period. They went to the locker room, and Sioux Falls came out at 15:58 and struck first with Hansen from Smoot, and then at 5:56, the game-winning goal and a hat trick goal from Nick Gray, who is our South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game. And John, that was about as wild as it gets, as we just recapped what happened in that game. Went from Watertown Lakers, and it was all Sioux Falls after that, starting in at that first Sioux Falls goal at 7:09 in that second period.
4-0 Watertown to a 5-4 Sioux Falls East win. I don't know if I've ever seen a hockey game like that. Wild game.
Yeah, wild hockey game. Well, Watertown Lakers are eliminated from the tournament, but not without a fight. And the Sioux Falls East will go on tomorrow at 9 o'clock for the Consolation Championship against the Mitchell Marlins.
We will be back at 4:15 for our first state semifinal game between Rushmore and the Sioux Falls West Flyers. 2 versus 3 coming up here in just a moment. Back in 4:15 this afternoon. 5-4 win for Sioux Falls East. You've been listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
You've been listening to the 2024 Boys State Hockey Tournament on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Kubota. The state hockey tournament is brought to you by Pelican Power Sports, Zander Auto Parts, Wagner Auto, AGE, AirTech, Weatherall, Farting Electric, the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Beck Motors, Visit Brookings, Venture Communications, First Dakota National Bank, Hermanson Endodontics, Hockey Headquarters, J-Bar Construction, May Adam, Leisure Palace, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, First National Bank of Pierre, Pierre Regional Airport, Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, the Watertown Area Chamber of Commerce, the Field House, and First United Methodist Church. Join us all weekend for state tournament hockey action on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Kubota. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South